Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Sprig Fern Petone Charity Quiz. Get your pens and paper ready because we're about to have some quiz time. Firstly though, congratulations goes to Cameron McCabe. He took a photo of his score sheet from last week's quiz, posted it on the Sprig Fern Facebook page, and well, he was selected at random, of course. And he's going to be enjoying some beautiful Whittaker's chocolate and a $25 Sprig Fern voucher. So don't forget, after this quiz, take a photo of your score sheet and post it on the Sprig Fern Petone Facebook page using one of the links you'll find below in the video description, and you too could be a winner. Right, before we get into the quiz, let's check out some feedback. Thanks again for sending it in, it's much appreciated. What do we got? First up is from Ian from Dave's hamster team. Can you please remind everyone that we won the champion trophy for being the best team last year? Yes, Ian, thank you. Dave's hamster team, yeah, my most favourite humble team. Yes, true champions. Right, moving on. Next up we have, this is from Lucy. Hi Dad, please, 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 can you get me a dog? Lucy, you've asked me countless times and I'm going to have the same answer. No, we're not getting a dog. Let's get things underway then with round one, general knowledge, and question number one is a multi-choice question. What is a female donkey called? Is it A, a Jenny, B, a Judy, or C, a Jamie? What is a female donkey called? A Jenny, B, a Judy, or C, a Jamie? To question number two. Can you please name for me the gemstone for September? Can you name for me the gemstone for September? To question number three, and good news, it's multi-choice. How long is the gestation period for an African elephant? Is it A, 12 months, B, 18 months, or C, 22 months? How long is the gestation period for an African elephant? Is it A, 12 months, B, 18 months, or C, 22 months? To question number four. And while our country's leaders contemplate a trans-Tasman bubble, can you remember how many stars are there on the Australian flag? How many stars are there on the Australian flag? Question number five. What is the name of the extinct flightless bird that was endemic to the island of Mauritius and grew to about 1 metre in height? What was the name of the extinct flightless bird that was endemic to the island of Mauritius and grew to about 1 metre in height? Question 6. Joaquin Phoenix played which man in black in the 2005 film called Walk the Line? Joaquin Phoenix played which man in black in the 2005 film Walk the Line? Question number 7. How many sides does a dodecahedron have? How many sides does a dodecahedron have? To question number 8. Which country beginning with the letter L is positioned between Estonia to the north and Lithuania to the south? Which country beginning with the letter L is positioned between Estonia to the north and Lithuania to the south? Question number 9. Good news, sports is starting up again in New Zealand soon. Can you please name the New Zealand Minister for Sport and Recreation? Can you please name the New Zealand Minister for Sport and Recreation? Question number 10, to finish off the round. There are 5 oceans on planet Earth. There is the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, and the Southern Ocean. And which other? There are 5 oceans on planet Earth. the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, the Southern Ocean, and which other? That's it for round one. Let's move to our Picture round, and something a bit different for you today. You're about to see 20 quickfire images of well-known locations or spots in Wellington. You're going to have to name them pretty fast. Half a point each. Let's go.
I met her in a flat in Narrow Valley. She said this party's slack, let's watch the telly. She drank her Lion Brown and said I'm new in town. I think the weather's crap. I said you'd come around. Everybody does, you know. You can't beat Wellington on a good day, even a bad day too. You can't beat Wellington, it's a cliche, but nonetheless it's true. She said she worked in town, but I forgot where. The Ministry of Health or Social Welfare. We went to her abode in Tinnacorry Road. Her flatmate was in bed, we used his stereo. You can't beat Wellington on a good day, or even a bad day too. You can't beat Wellington, it's a cliche, but nonetheless it's true.
Wellington sure does have some magical spots or places to be, doesn't it? Let's move on to round three, our mystery round, and I've called this round In Other News. There is a lot going on in the world at the moment, some big topics and subjects which we're going to avoid altogether because in other news, there's other things going on. In other news, question number one. In recent days, the British actor Michael Angelis passed away. He was probably best known for voicing the Thomas the Tank Engine TV series for many years. He took over that role from which Beatle in 1991? In recent days, the British actor Michael Angelis passed away, and he was best known for voicing the Thomas the Tank Engine TV series for many years. He took over that role from which Beatle in 1991? In other news, question number two, and it's multi-choice. In Montreal, Canada, you'll find the St. Lawrence River. Which creature was recently sighted in it for the first time? Was it A, a humpback whale, B, a great white shark, or C, a brown bear? In Montreal, Canada, you'll find the St. Lawrence River. And which creature was recently sighted in it for the first time? Was it A, a humpback whale, B, a great white shark, or C, a brown bear? In other news, question number three. Pakistan have recently been hit hard by swarms of what grasshopper-type insect that have been damaging orchards and other crops? Pakistan have recently been hit hard by swarms of what grasshopper-type insect that have been damaging orchards and other crops? In other news, question number four. 2 astronauts were launched into space on Sunday by NASA and which other organisation? 2 astronauts were launched into space on Sunday by NASA and which other organisation? In other news, question number five, and it's multi-choice. An Irish dancing teacher has been celebrated for her efforts to keep people dancing during recent times after creating online dance lessons for people to follow using what online tool? Was it A, Zoom, B, Facebook, or C, Teams? An Irish dancing teacher has been celebrated for her efforts to keep people dancing during recent times after creating online dance lessons for people to follow using which online tool? Was it A, Zoom, B, Facebook, or C, Teams? In other news, question number 6, which is multi-choice. The water supply for the Gampaha city in Sri Lanka was turned off recently for how long while maintenance work was carried out? Was it A, 4 hours, B, 14 hours, or C, 24 hours? The water supply for the Gampaha city in Sri Lanka was turned off recently for how long while maintenance work was carried out? Was it A, 4 hours, B, 14 hours, or C, 24 hours? In other news, question number 7, and it's true or false question. Just 6 months after a research team had the thrilling discovery of a 1,000-year-old Viking ship buried on the Norwegian island of Utoya, the same research team have found another buried ship. True or false? Just 6 months after a research team had the thrilling discovery of a 1,000-year-old Viking ship buried on the Norwegian island of Utoya, the same research team have found another buried ship. True or false? In other news, question number 8, and it's multi-choice. In Japan, in the city of Nikko, the blooming of which flower has heralded the start of an early summer? Is it A, the rose, B, the agapanthus, or C, the iris? In Japan, in the city of Nikko, the blooming of which flower has heralded the start of an early summer? Is it A, the rose, B, the agapanthus, or C, the iris? In other news, question number 9, and it's multi-choice. In early 2015, construction began of a giant Buddha statue in Son Tay, Vietnam, and locals are excited about it nearly being completed. However, in height, it does not beat the Spring Temple Buddha in China, which is how tall? Is it A, 52 feet, B, 250 feet, or C, 502 feet? In early 2015, construction began of a giant Buddha statue in Son Tay, Vietnam, and locals are excited about it nearly being completed. However, in height, it does not beat the Spring Temple Buddha in China, which is how tall? Is it A, 52 feet, B, 250 feet, or C, 502 feet? And finally, in other news, question 10, which is a true or false statement. True or false? Russian President Vladimir Putin has approved changes to the country's electoral law that allows Russians to vote electronically or by mail in future votes. True or false? Russian President Vladimir Putin has approved changes to the country's electoral law that allows Russians to vote electronically or by mail in future votes. True or false? Well, that's it for our news today. Let's move to our final round, which is our music round. And as you know, there's been a lot of protesting going on recently. And what's a protest without good protest music? So here's some of the most famous protest songs you've ever heard. You have to name the artist or the band for half a point, and the name of the song for half a point. Hit it, DJ.
work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some folks are born made to wave the flag. Ooh, they're red, white, and blue. And when the band plays hail to the chief, ooh, they point the cannon at you. No, it ain't me.
Southern trees bear strange fruit, blood on the leaves and blood at the root.
You will not be able to plug in, turn on, and cop out. You will not be able to lose yourself on Skag and skip out for beer during commercials because the revolution will not be televised.
Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. Preacher man, don't tell me heaven is under the earth. I know you don't know what life is really worth.
Well, nothing like a good protest song. Sprig Fern Petone charity quiz is indeed that, a charity quiz. We do it as a fundraiser. Each month a different charity organisation is selected and we support them during the month. This month, Caring Families Aotearoa is who we're going to be supporting. Caring Families Aotearoa support caregivers to provide safe and nurturing homes to thousands of New Zealand children experiencing neglect and abuse. A donation to them is a gift that will help transform a child's life. So please check out the video description below. You'll see links on how you can make a donation to them. $2, $5, even more if you can, but anything will go a long way. Please support Caring Families Aotearoa. They do a huge job in this country and it's an important job. But that's a wrap for this week's quiz. Don't forget, check out the video description below for the answers to the quiz this week. And once you've got your final score all tallied up, take a photo of it and post that photo to the Sprig Fern Petone Facebook page. You'll find a link for that below as well. And you may be chosen entirely at random, of course, to win some prizes. Everyone loves prizes. But that's it for this week's quiz. My name's David, and on behalf of the Sprig Fern Petone, we will see you next week for more quiz action. And when you've got your final score sheet all tallied up, check out the
Oh, what's going on here? What's all this mess? David?
Right, Ted, I'm off to the Sprig to record the quiz for this week. Here's the questions for next week. Can you go through, review those and do the edits? And we'll talk about them when I get back. We'll catch you later. I'm home, Ted. Ted, have you reviewed the questions? You've just been lying in the same spot all day.